Without further ado, I'm gonna hand the mic over to Mitch Nash.
How the fuck we doing, St. John? Woo, what is that shit? Come on, how are we doing tonight? You better be better than, I drove all the way from Fredericton to be here tonight, so. Yeah, I got here quickly. I wanted to make sure I could get here on time, so I broke the law. That's called speeding. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's where you drive faster than you should, and the cops are like, don't. I'm like, I'm gonna. Anyway, so I don't, it's fine, I didn't hit anybody. Anyway, yeah, I'm going off script, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right, ladies, I'm a bad boy. Nothing gets women wetter than the possibility of a head-on collision. Am I right? Right? Yeah, you're wet. But seriously, are you guys good? Because you better be. I have to look at all your stupid fucking faces. I'm just kidding, you guys are super beautiful. 10 out of 10, you're all 10 out of 10. Extremely bangable. Look at you, Bowen. Yeah, but no, I'm no Stats Canada, but a bunch of whiteys here. A lot of whiteys. Yeah, I like that word, whiteys. You guys are uncomfortable. Have you looked in a mirror? I like that word anyway. It's like Whitey's, that'd be like a good cereal name, you know? Whitey's. You don't even need to add milk, it's already the right. I just made that up. Anyway, yeah, Whitey's would sponsor athletes, wouldn't they? They'd have athletes on their packages. Whitey's. Perfect as, oh my god. Yeah, it could be a sports team as well, Whitey's, you know. I saw you go, ooh. Yeah, or here's Whitey's would be a sitcom that Dave Chappelle would star in. He's producing and writing and starring in it, right? And it would be a whole family of just black people. He'd be the father. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Where was I? I actually wrote that down. Where was I? Just in case. Oh yeah. You guys all right? You guys good? I got off track there a little bit. I wanted to check in because some of y'all seem just a little sad. It's Suicide Awareness Month, so I just wanted to make sure I check in. And it was just Valentine's Day, so you could have some sadness hangovers or something if you didn't have a date. Anyway, I gave you the suicide hotline after this. Just come talk to me over there. Yeah, it'll just be my actual phone number. I'll put on a voice. I'm like, oh yeah, suicide hotline. How may I help you? And you tell me our feelings, and I'll just gaslight you. That's funny, right? Gaslighting people on the edge. Oh my god. Anyway, it's good to be back here at Ritchie Taproom. Yeah, it's good. I feel great up here. Speaking of gaslighting, I feel like these clocks are trying to gaslight us right now. What is it actually? 3:42? Is that what time it is, or is it fucking almost like a minute to 7? I don't know what's going on here. I feel like we're in a time warp up here. Yeah. How do you guys like the bottom of my shoe? Pretty good. Oh, I just knew I got pineapple. Yeah, pineapple socks and pineapple shirt. None of them are upside down, so don't try to fuck me. Does that make sense? Is that what the swinger is? Upside down pineapple, a swinger thing? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It says here that the clocks are uncoordinated, but that doesn't make any sense. Pooping. That's what's next. Pooping. How much time do I have? I don't. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to keep track of time.
You got 2 minutes 45 seconds, but then you
I have that much more time left?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I gotta poop fast, folks. All right, so I was pooping today, and I was like, what am I gonna say up here on the stage? And I was like thinking, nothing was coming to me, and then this guy comes in, he gets in the stall next to me, and he's like, I can tell he's like heavy breathing, he's real nervous. He's just next door. He's like having a really hard go, and I could just I don't want to do the sound, but I have to do the sound. Just completely, it just sprayed all over the bowl. It sounded like you guys know what, like a jet engine? It's like that, except there's like solid parts, and I could just tell it went all over the bowl. And I'm like, oh my God, is he okay? And he's like, oh, Lord Jesus, help me. You guys ever have that where somebody starts praying to God? That's how bad his shit is. Anyway, then he gets a phone call partway through, right? Doom, 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 whatever his phone thing is, and he answers it. And this guy's pretty smooth, right? He's like, hello, how's it going? I was like, what? Whoa, completely. He's a professional. What can I say? And he's like, Joe, how's it going, Joe? I'm like, Joe? The hell? Joe? And he's like, yeah, the homeless. And I'm like, oh, this must be my buddy Cho Yu-hung. You guys know Cho, right? Cho Yu-hung, the South Korean health minister. No, you guys don't. Anyway, now's a good time to tell you I work in government. So he's a government guy calling another government guy, and I was like, oh, but Cho's a good friend of mine. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull my phone out, and I'm gonna call Cho as well. So I'm like 88-42-202-2003. Then I get Cho on the line. I can hear the next guy. He's like, what? So what? Are you getting another call? I'm like, yeah. So I answer. I'm like, hey, Cho. I say it loud enough for buddy next door to like, hey, Cho, what's going on? And then Cho doesn't know that I'm next door to the poop guy. He's like, oh, I put him on speaker. And he's like, oh, I'm just talking to some fucking idiot. I put it down near the thing. I'm like, oh yeah, Cho, fucking. He's like, oh yeah, this guy doesn't know anything. He's a fucking asshole. And the guy's next door, what? So yeah. I just asked him about the homeless. What's he do? I guess this makes sense for anybody that's seen my last set, but Cho and I have a good relationship, and he's the health minister, so he's trying to tackle the homeless problem there. I'm like, how's it going? And he's like, the catapults aren't working, because apparently he's catapulting to North Korea. You guys know where North Korea is? It's like it's north of South Korea. Anyway, so he's catapulting one. He's like, that's not working because they just keep like coming back. The catapult's not strong enough. And I was like, well, so what are you doing now? He's like, oh, we're building them homes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. They're homeless, and I think we should just give them homes, and then it'll be solved, right? Yeah. Okay. That's all I have written down. I think it's just empty pages. How about we go into the Riff Box? Yeah. I put some of my own prompts in there. I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna choose this little crumbled up piece of shit here. What is this gonna say? Crimes of childhood. All right. I stole a Beyblade in grade 6. I did it with intent. It wasn't accidental. I got a good reason. I was poor, right? And I was like, my family couldn't afford Beyblades. That was rich folk toys, and I was real jealous. And so I thought, it's gonna be good. I'll steal it from this other guy of mine, or this other guy. While we're in gym. So I just stole it out of his backpack. And I was so riddled with guilt that I never played with it. So if that's not a lesson about stealing, I don't know what is. So just looking at don't steal Beyblades because you'll regret it. Yeah. How much time do I have left? Can I do one more? All right, one more. Jesus Christ. One more. This one might be one. The Littlest Hobo. The Littlest. What is the Littlest Hobo?
Get out of here.
Is that the dog? Is that the dog?
Yeah.
Is that?
Maybe.
Somebody nod for me, please. Please. Okay, it's a dog. Is that the dog that they shoot and murder?
No.
You
have worse child.
Isn't there a show or something where there's Old Yeller? Ah, yeah, that's why I'm confused. So they don't shoot the Littlest Hobo?
No.
But did they give him a home?
No.
Ah, shit. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. We can't just. Oh, also, it shouldn't be called hobo anymore. It's people that were formerly known as homeless. So that's more progressive. People of homeless. POH. That's what we're gonna call them from now on. Pose. That's all I got, folks. I'm Mitch Nash, and I was born. Thank you very much.
Give it over, Mitch Nash. Ashley Bourne.